I bet you never thought I'd go fucking early before. You ever see that happen? I didn't think so. Anyway, welcome in everybody. We got Jap Panic Attacks and everybody else. Hillbilly Hot Dog, Rebel Scum, Capium's here, LaFour's Rebel Scum. I said that already. Bacon Cat Spray, what's up, buddy? Back on that cat spray. Tattooed is here. Wasabi SPPD, good to see you, buddy. Long time. Meow Bark, welcome back. NamFam representing. We also got Pegs a lot here. Resmaster, Outcast, Awesome MD, Japanic Attacks. Is it Japanic Attacks or Japanic Attacks? What do you guys think? What do you guys think? Is it Jap? Maybe it's just Japanac Attacks. Japanac Attacks. Oh, shit. Anyway, welcome in, everybody. Glad to have you here. Gert's here as well. NamFam really representing, which is awesome to see. Jose's here as well. Welcome in to the South Park Phone Destroyer Weekly Update. My name is Glanzer. I am your host, and this is the best update all around. We got Albus playing in a box over there, so if you hear any sounds, it's him. We just got some workout equipment, and the boxes are fucking big, so he's enjoying it. This one's really tall and skinny, so it's like, I think he's actually stuck in there. Anyway, this week we got a special a week for multiple different special week for he just knocked the box over. You okay, Bubby? That was a big fall. It's a really skinny and tall box, and he was like in this middle of it. Anyway, Reaper, welcome in. We have couple things this week. First thing, I'm gonna do an announcement for a competition that I'm doing. Now, this competition might not even be possible, I don't know, but at least it'll be pretty fun, and it'll get some pretty interesting things. Maybe there'll be some runner-ups. But anyway, if you go onto Facebook, the fan group, there is a post that I put that is basically saying that if you take all 3 bars with 1 Smuggler Ike hit over the weekend for Team Wars, which will probably require 4 or 5 Ike stacks and a little bit of damage on New Kid to pull off. But if you do it just right, you should be able to one-shot all 3 bars at once with the Smuggler Ike, as long as you have a max 6 at least. And if you do that, I will give you $20. iTunes or Google Play, your choice. I will give $20 to up to 3 people who accomplish this. Will anybody accomplish it? I don't know. But I think it'll be kind of fun. It'll get some people recording, and maybe we'll see some 2 bars or something like that for some runners up. But if you want to participate, record your games, make it happen, and either send me the message send me a message with the video on Discord, or you can post it on the Facebook group, the post that I put as well. So I'll probably link the I owe you an iTunes card. Oh yeah, I know that. I'll probably link the Facebook post on Discord somewhere, like in my announcement channel or something like that. But straight Everclear, guys. Just kidding. Can you imagine? But we'll get right into last week. So this week we had some interesting outcomes, if you will. Free-to-play Whales beat Nambla, unfortunately. It's kind of sad. But Nambla putting up a top 10 average, so that's pretty good. I don't know how the fuck we lost to You Touch My Talala. Oh, I remember. We had one less run. But yeah, they're doing all right. They're doing all right. 106, not bad. Helvetica, I mean, I gotta admit, that's a pretty sweet name that's a pretty good name. Helvetica. It's a font name, LOL. What's up, Paul? What's up, man? Paul, I was just thinking, I was playing Champion Strike on stream a couple weeks ago. I was playing two portrait, because like when you're playing a portrait mode game, it just looks stupid on landscape mode, right? So I was playing 2 different... Gert, you didn't follow me? What the fuck? I had 2 different games running at once, and it was kind of fun with Stream Raiders in the middle. But I haven't done that in a while. My gold team isn't voting for Smuggler. What? What's the option? Ah, fuck. Ah, fuck. I knew I forgot something. Shit on titties. I knew I forgot something. I forgot to get the deck together. Shit. Guys, looks like we're not gonna go through the deck this week. Unfortunately. That's real fucking frustrating. I'm such a dummy. I was sitting here 10 minutes before. I was just like, did I forget anything? Did I forget anything? I fucking forget every week, I swear to God. All right, but anyway, that isn't the only exciting thing that happened this week. We also have another bracket to show. We have Dire Tide losing to their ex-sister team, Tidal. Tidal Wave takes them down by one singular fucking point. Can you believe that? No, Pegs, I already have him in free-to-play Discord. I just have to copy him. Can you believe that, though? 1 point. Like, that is something. Especially when you're running 50 and there's that many runs and you beat them by 1 point. Like, that is just awesome. And it's honestly cool to see, because if you didn't know this, Tidal Wave was Dire Tide's second team when they started. Obviously, Dire Tide, Tidal Wave. Makes sense, right? Along with that, there was also like Tsunami Wave and Killer Wave. Well, all of those sister teams left the coalition basically because DT treated them like trash, treated them just like a feeder team, like they didn't matter at all. Stark contrast to how NamFam families treat each other. But they were, you know, they've been building up the whole time, and they finally decided to go 50, and they've been duking it out. Dr. Dragon in chat knows what that's all about. And they're doing well. This is the first time they were able to beat one of the top ones, I think. One of the top teams, I think. I could be wrong on that. But it's cool to see another team coming from the woodwork to... oh, shit. Another team coming from the woodwork to kind of, you know, be a threat. Nambla beat some top teams in the past, and now Tidal Wave is coming through and checking out what it's like at the top. I guess it's not really the top, but you know what I'm saying. Be Fugi or Prophet. Say no Dougie, but if you're going to play it, you want to do it in quick. We'll talk about that. I'm not really sure. Dead Dougie might probably work. Oh, Dougie's so good. He's so good. Anyway, so that's kind of funny. See, I got it. I got the deck, guys. I did it. You guys didn't even know. All right, we're good to go. So the outcome, or not the outcome, but the average scores this week. We have Finland Elite at the top with one guy. I don't understand that. It must be some bug in the program where maybe they turn off the tracker after the first run or something like that, just so their team's at the top. It's pretty fucking stupid. But I don't know what that means. And Mexikoski having 2 runs, I don't understand it, but whatever. Get those 2 off the list. And you see that Szechuan Sauce actually was up there in the averages this week. Szechuan Sauce actually beat Tidal and Dire Tide, which is interesting. Nambla right below them, and Mercenaries below them. And Chef's Elite shit the bed hardcore. They go from like bragging about being the top scorer one week to 111 the next week. I mean, that's pretty rough. But Free to Play Whales at the top, barely beating out Illuminati. Well, not barely. 0.5 is actually quite a bit. It's a couple losses, if I remember correctly. And then, I mean, the difference between 1, 2, 3, 4, pretty low, but everybody gets 114s, 115s, and it's crazy. All it takes is one guy not getting his 114, and you don't lose. That's pretty awesome. But yeah, Nambla's doing well. Seeing them at 111 is pretty good. And I think, wasn't there a fucking 0 on Nambla, or was it on Namblings where there was a 0? I don't remember. I saw a 0. I think it couldn't have been Nambla. Nambla wouldn't have had 111 or 0. It must have been Namblings. But Nambling's doing well as well. Namblo's hanging out between silver and gold. So if you want to be in a casual team where you can throw up donuts, not donate, and not get your caps, then Namblo's is the place for you. If you don't play very much, that's where you need to be. That's where you need to be. And then whenever you're ready to come back and start playing seriously again, you have avenues to some of the top teams in the game. So if I were you, I would join one of those teams. Also, we have Namdergarden. If you're a brand new account, Namdergarden or pre-Namdergarden, those are for... Bubby, look out. Those are for like really, really noob accounts. We're talking like bronze, silver type shit. Or not bronze, so like wood, bronze type accounts. And we also have Red Links Official is our Adventure Lock account currently. So if you guys have Adventure Lock accounts, head over to Red Links Official and then change your name to something official, like Official Buck or Official Toller or Official Cockbag. Oh, wait, no. That's me. All right, so let's continue. Let's look at the current deck. Okay, there we go. It wasn't shown for some reason. The current, oh, that's pretty big. The current top 20 or whatever it is. 11? It has to be 11 because Dire Tide's up there, right? Oh no, Dire Tide's 10 now. I lied. Literally, they're right there. I'm retarded. Look at this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. So Dire Tide getting 3rd place, dropped him down below Mercenaries. Mercenaries has a 10-point lead now, so that's pretty interesting. Tidal Wave staying above them. That's awesome. That's awesome to see, honestly. But that's still like a 200-point difference there. It's crazy, like that difference. And then this is all kind of tight. And then it's like, boom, huge difference. And then boom, huge difference. And then kind of tight. And then, I mean, it's not a huge difference, but it's pretty big. And it's not really gaining on them at all. We've been pretty much 200 for a while. You haven't checked your team packs? No, I haven't either. We're gonna be playing South Park after the update though, so stick around and we'll see what I got from Team Wars. But let's get into last week's games. Are you guys ready for this? We had some pretty good ones. Not really. I'm gonna be honest. All these games kind of suck, but we'll have some fun shoutcasting them anyway. The deck, very fun. Very fun deck. Very interesting deck. All about trying to get that Leanne value or avoid that Leanne value. Free-to-play whales actually went Zen because Leanne is just too easy to avoid. If you know, the only reason that Leanne works, Leanne is kind of like Satan. Leanne is kind of like cock magic. Leanne is kind of like rogue token. If you know that that card is in the deck, look at this fucking Leanne here. If you know that that card is in the deck, then that card will be very hard to get value from. If I know Leanne's in the deck, as a good player, that guy clearly doesn't know what the fuck he's doing, but as a good player, I love it when they emote when they're losing. As a good player, you can easily avoid the Leanne value, right? Very easily. Except when you do that. So I tried to slam another one to get him caught. I should have slammed Hanky too, I was stupid, but Mackie walked out of it, so that worked out. Now Hanky's just gonna murder this level 1 Sizzles. I wasn't, when you come up against somebody with the level cards that he has, I really am not focusing on playing well. I'm focused on having a little bit of fun. But look at this level 7 Mackie. Absolutely fucking destroy bitches, dude. He was like one-shotting bars. Look at this, he's still alive. And then Big Gay Al comes through, and there ain't nothing stopping that motherfucker. Going Wonder Tweak, I mean, part of the reason why Dire Tide did so shit this week is because they went Wonder Tweak and Hanky, which is 2 bad choices this week. And that's probably has something to do with the fact that they... See, this is a bronze guy, so I'm actually going up. Might have something to do with the fact that they sucked shit last week. Also, first week of the season, so affording Leanne was a bit risky. Yeah, exactly. Because to make her real useful, especially when you have a bunch of cheap assassins to throw out there, she'd have to be at least 3 or 4. Get that. I mean, honestly, you could just play Big Gay Al and it was game over. So that's why in other games I didn't even play. I'm just like, you know what? I should just let him take that bar. Look at this Mackie though, dude. Mackie 7 is a nightmare. Look at this. One shot. One shot. One shot. Mackie just took out 3 assassins by himself. Oh god, I hate doing it to him, but like, what are you gonna do? The guy was in bronze and we still beat him. Empathetic Pirate 44. Coming in at 2K, that is a thing of beauty. That is a thing of beauty. All right, we have Maxie coming out. That's not bad. Might have to switch. What do you guys run with superheroes? Superheroes Adventure is pretty good. Well, I mean, it's not pretty good. It can be good. Like, it's tough to not have the removal, but Superhero Mystic is good. Superhero Fantasy is actually pretty good. I was fucking with Superhero Fantasy. Stan the Great. Fucking fantastic card right now. And Mimsy wasn't the choice this week just because Lava, General Disarray was a choice. Terrence and Phillip was a choice. all these cards, Mackie was a choice. All these cards make Mimsy just dog shit tacos. So whoever on this team decided to go Mimsy, it just doesn't make sense to me. You could maybe convince me that for caps it would be better to go Mimsy, but there's just no way you're gonna get Mimsy anywhere near New Kid. Big Gay Al, even at level 3, is still gonna get hit one. It's still gonna get hit one hit off. Like it's hard to stop him from getting one hit off. Now let's chill. All right, here we go. We got the Leanne. Level 2. All we need, baby. Now, it's actually kind of interesting here. I wanted to kill the Timmy because I didn't want him to play his ability and get the rats and then protect himself. But based on the way this guy was playing, I don't think he was going to do that. And my Leanne almost just straight up killed the Randy. So I didn't, like, it's crazy. Yeah, superhero sci-fi is fun. Mysterion with Space Pilot Bradley is pretty fun because you can have Space Pilot out, and with no energy, you could get a stun on defense and an aggressive assassin coming at their faces, so it works out pretty well. So now we are on Namblings. Level 3 Sizzler, base level Big Gay Al. We only have level 5 Medicine Woman. That's our fault. I don't know if Namblings leveled up more, but we don't have level 6 anyway. No more Pope Call Girl Cat Dog. Yeah, fuck that shit. Fuck that shit. All right, so now we play him. So we're trying to just protect the Sharon at this point. Use the ability sooner than you normally would. Sizzle this bitch. I could have used Witch there. Witch actually probably... Nah, that's better. The stun's better. See, he only got one hit off, so yeah, that's fine. Now Sizzle should just walk his way through. Probably put Stan out. Yep. In Team Wars, it's okay to play off 10 energy because you're getting the advantage. And the bar's going to be taken before he gets the hit. You don't want to play and then just get hit by the bar. That's always a mistake. Level 3 Sizzles is all it takes. I mean, these games are it's just ridiculous, guys. Censor this. This guy looks like he's going to be a good game, right? I got the Sizzles. The Sizzle's always a good play. I think Sizzle's another reason why Big Gay Al and Mimsy were both just bad ideas to put caps into. Obviously, on the Adventure Lock account, we're going to max the fuck out of Big Gay Al, but Mimsy is just such a bad choice. Okay, so level 6 Mackie with a BHK behind him actually kind of scared me. When I was sitting there, I was like, fuck. I was like, oh shit, what do I do? Put Medicine Woman out, you dipshit. I should have put Medicine Woman out. I'm stupid. Okay, but there's the Sam. We have the mayor for it. I decided not to because I'm just gonna hit it. Because honestly, the reason I let him do that is because Mackie was gonna survive. He was gonna get that bar with BHK anyway, and I didn't want Sizzles to get hit by or not Sizzles, but I didn't want to have Mayor's level 3. She just doesn't help me counter push, right? And BHK already had that bar, so. See, here's an example. The level 4 Leanne, you saw everywhere else around his deck, he had less levels because they had to get fucking Leanne up. It was a good Leanne though. Got my Sizzles and my Mackie, but this fucking idiot plays his Mackie and gets it cock. Okay, I'll admit, I've definitely done that before. One time, she was slowed by Witch or something, and her ability took so fucking long. Even her death animation was slowed down, and I didn't realize that was gonna happen. And so I played fucking like Man Bear Pig into fucking Leanne. I was just like, oh my god. So I definitely feel his pain. I have definitely done that before. It takes a little longer than you think it will. Man Bear Crunch is 5. Nice. Man Bear Crunch is so fucking good, dude. I love that shit. I love it. All right, so we have Witch Garrison in the back. That probably was the best play. The alternate play was to lead with Sally, but I was feeling the Witch. I don't like to use the ability immediately. I like to wait a little bit. Because it's still going to come back, but I want it to come back when he already has a unit spawned like that. Because otherwise I would have already had it and would have felt compulsed. Compulsed? Is that a word? Compulsion? Yeah. I would have felt the compulsion to play the witch. Do that. Drop the Shelly. She's gonna die. The level 4 Sam coming out. That's pretty good. That's pretty good, but it was just a bad play. If he would have played Sam on the top side in the corner, maybe he could have cleared me after the push. Maybe he could have, you know, counter pushed. But he doesn't know what he's doing, so he lost. Chef's Benedict, beneficent? The fuck does beneficent mean? Do you mean benevolent? Is beneficent a word and I'm an idiot? Beneficent. Alexa, what does beneficent mean? It's a word. Look at that. We learned something today. Beneficent. Very similar to benevolent. So if you know what benevolent means, you can probably ascertain what beneficent means. Sounds like a mix between God and fucking... what is it? Sleeping Beauty? Maleficent? Pegs compels us to use jimmies. Me to use jimmies. Pegs compels me to drop my jimmies. Bumpbacks, howdy. Welcome back, buddy. How you doing? Great example sentence. Yeah. Your balls are beneficent. What? Look at Zen surviving that. I love that shit. Animadat Fitzhug. Fitzhugh? Fitzhugh? Animadat. Animadat. Tatamanana. That's a weird name. I like it. Probably an actual name. I don't know why I did that. Let me think. Yeah, that makes sense. Level 4 Mackie, level 4 Sharon. Push him in their fucking face. Level 1 Sizzler. My lord, this guy's a fucking phenom. I feel so bad. I feel so bad. Team-Wars is a fucking joke, dude. It's so fucking stupid. It's so fucking stupid. God damn it. You shouldn't have waited till Sunday night to play, buddy. We got my Sam out because this is level 1, so I don't give a shit. Denver Chess, welcome back. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Don't forget, guys, we're doing a bit of a competition this week. If you can get Smuggler Ike to take all 3 bars. All 3 bars. And you know what? I'll even say, if he survives the New Kid Blast... I don't think he does. Does he? Can you? No, I don't think he can. I don't think he can. Made my Alexa go off just a second ago. That's fucking funny. Alexa, tell me my location. That's so funny. There's some streamer, they did that to him, and it starts saying his address, and he's like, no! Alright, so this was why I thought Catapult Zen was the right play here. It completely shuts down the Leanne, because you cannot get Leanne to the range where Catapult will hit him. The rats take a hit and create the cocks, so you could potentially survive, and Catapult survives in the back. So Catapult was definitely the choice this week, and I truly believe Zen was the choice. Less caps, better. You saw there, let's step back a little bit. You saw that when he played that heavy shit there, I just dropped my Maxi on the bottom side, and Maxi, because he just played 8 energy, Maxi walked his happy ass straight to their fucking New Kid. Now, it was a good defensive play on his part, the Mackie. And actually, it was impressive that my Maxi hit Mackie, not the New Kid. I actually thought I would start hitting New Kid. But that extra damage from the Mackie actually was really, really good. The Mayor was well played here. This guy's playing really well. But we're gonna get that BHK out with that level 4 Sizzles, which passed me and knew exactly what I was doing. And there's just no way to stop this. Leanne's already out. There's nothing he can do. New Kid Blast isn't going to stop it. And my Sam even survives killing his Mysterion, which he stupidly played at 2 minutes with a full fucking board. All right, we got Casa Bonita. This is cool. I want to try to record my games. It's actually really easy on most cell phones. Most cell phones have a latent screen recording ability, especially if you have an Android. Any Android, especially like Samsung and stuff, most of it actually is just going to be right at the top. I've moved mine around, but mine, honestly, right at the top, you see screen recorder right there. Screen record. It's not going to focus, but you see screen. You see that white dot? It's pointing at it right now. And you just click that and it starts recording. Otherwise, there are third-party apps. And I know you can actually use... I think you might be able to use the Streamlabs app. I'm not sure. But this is interesting here because with that with Mayor, you always want to try to get her ability off right before they're going to use the ability. Most people slam the ability right away, so you can use it right before they're about to get it, and they'll start using the ability. Their guy will still go through the motions, but nothing will happen. That's great for Som. That's great for Witch Doctor Token, because then they'll waste the time that they could be hitting and doing 200 damage per hit. They'll waste that second and a half, 2 seconds doing their stupid animation. You see how long that? Let's see how long that takes. 109, 110, 111, 12, 13, 14, 15. So it's a 15. So yeah, it's about 2 seconds, 1.8, I bet, to finish that off before you can start attacking again, which is probably 200 damage DPS that you're missing. So it's always better to try to get them into the animation. Now it is kind of, it could backfire on you, but because they could still get the ability off. But usually you can do it pretty well. And even if they don't use it right away, you still stole their full ability, so it works pretty well. Yeah, iOS has a screen recorder for sure. It's just like a circle, just a circle on the whatever you want to call it, like the notification bar or whatever, the pull down bar. The pull down bar. That's ironically what your mom calls my cock. So Sharon, level 3, taking new kids by storm. I played the Terrence and Phillip to kill the gizmos so that he wouldn't have like fucking 50 cocks coming at me. And also, based on their levels, my Terrence and Phillip were level 5, so my level 5 cocks were gonna run through his level 2s. So although I don't have to play well to beat somebody who's ranked 2900, I still play well. I still try to play well, especially when I have level 2 Mysterion, level 4 Sally, you know, level 3 Big Gal, level 4 Witch. I do not have a great deck this week, so taking wins in gold is always good on the Flustered Cuck 114. We gotta change Flustered Cuck 114 to something else. What are our votes, guys? What are our votes on the new Flustered Cuck? What's the new one? I kind of want it to be a spoon. Can we spoon some words and be funny? Let's spoon something. Spooning is when you take one word and you flip the beginning, like flustered cuck or clustered fuck or whatever. Wait, that doesn't work. You're usually trying to hide a swear by doing that. It's very childish. But I had a friend who would fucking just spoon words. Like, you'd say words and then he'd spoon the words with a question mark. Like, you'd say Sorceress Leanne, and he'd say Lorcerus Cian, and I'd just be like, what the fuck are you talking? Why do you do that for? You fucking idiot. Alright, watch these rats take the game here. Everybody was attacking that stupid thing. Everybody turns around on the gizmo. The rats come in and just out of nowhere start chewing away at him. When that happened, I was like, I didn't even have anybody near him. What happened? Jay Gonna Get You is gifting a tier 1 sub. Gifted it to Tall Drink of Ginge. Spoonerisms. That's what they're called. Spoonerisms. Spoonerisms. Also what Pegs gets paid for on Thursday nights. Vonless the Brown Singer. He doesn't look brown. I feel like that's kind of a... I feel like that's cultural appropriation. Mysterion would have been good in there. Mysterion would have been good there, Glanzer, even if it's level 2. Do it! Do it! Ugh, what are you doing? You cocksucker. Play the Mackie. There you go. Look at that Butters with that plus 60, baby. Save Butters! Damn it. Look at this Mackie doing dog shit. Look at this Mackie doing fuck all. But this base level Sally getting plus 60 and murdering that Sally. I hate that when the general disarray will like push people like that. That's real frustrating. Real frustrating. Jimmy James, welcome back. Yuck foo. Yeah, exactly. Now the BHK, I don't know why you wouldn't play BHK behind your new kid there. It's not stopping anything. Now he's just getting a new kid quicker, which isn't necessarily good. That was also a mistake. I should have played him a little earlier. but the level 3 BHK isn't really that scary. And like I said, catapult in the corner makes the Lianes worthless. My Liane's gonna go down, but not a big deal. Catapult with the Liane was the play for sure. Just lurking away. Just lurking away. That guy played Hanky before the Gizmo for some dumb fucking reason. I don't know, man. I just feel so bad playing these fucking guys. We play the mayor to stop the Gizmos from getting crazy, and they both get one shot by Randy and Timmy. Shit's hilarious. Let's go. Speaking of spoons, Timmy's got a big fat spoon. I just wow. I let him take it, and he can't even do it. He can't even do it. I tried my hardest. Pockets, what's up, buddy? Must have missed you come in, bud. Oh, you were right after Jimmy, that's why. Jay gonna get you though. How you doing, man? Denver chest as well. Good to see you, motherfuckers. Good to see you, motherfuckers. All right, here's the last one, and unfortunately, it is not a good one, but we got a fellow Buckethead in the mixed. We even have the same one. I even cover it with my mouse. I love, like, talking to you guys through my mouse. I love that shit. It's so funny to me. All right, there's the big gay Al. The witch for the slow. I like it. Dude, Choir Boy murdered that fucking Sharon. Straight up. Look at this. Boom. Boom. Not fair. Not fair at all. Yeah, I'm just going to wait this one out. Timma. You know damn well, even though you gave him a bar, chance he's going to run his suck on Facebook like he's an OG. Oh, dude. It'd be like, puts it up. This free-to-play whale guy couldn't even stop me from getting a bar. Yeah, people are hilarious, man. And the Mackie is the reason I didn't push for Gizmo. You all know that I love Gizmo's little fucking furry ass more than any card on the planet. But when Mackie's an option and your new kid can one-shot the fucking the clones, it's just not a good choice this week. He was definitely, I mean, the only thing good that could have happened is if you get a bunch of Gizmos and then you Liane. Like, that could be really cool. But otherwise, the deck was fun. The games were not. I had a lot of fun playing practice with some homies because we were playing, you know, decent level cards, and, you know, I was playing against somebody who's actually fucking competent, which makes the game a lot of fun. Especially when there's like no, you know, there's no big deal if you lose or win or whatever, it doesn't matter, right? So definitely a lot of fun. You finally got to practice against Rebels. Nice.
Our struggle as artists isn't about appeasing the crowd.
And against Mayor was definitely not. Yeah, exactly, Mayor. Yep.
Rather, it's about tending to the
now, to an extent, you could have maybe used the Gizmos to bait the Mayor, and then your Sam could have walked free, but that's 3 energy to bait 4 energy that the motherfucker might be able to sizzle and kill or something before, you know. So it's just like, you don't really want to build that kind of combo deck. You don't really in Team Wars, you really want to be as independent per card as you can. You know what I mean? Like, you don't want to play cards that require you to play other cards to be good with them. Something like Classy. Classy is a tough card to play. She's useful with Swashbuckler, but otherwise it's just so hard to get value from her. But let's continue on to next week. This week's games, I mean, I just don't know. I don't know what to do, man. I have 4 different accounts, different games strewn across the galaxy, bronze, gold, silver, everything, and I still fucking walk over everybody. It sucks, man. Not even a single game was like. There was one game, the one game on definitely not Glanzer, where there was a fight mid and he got a nice sizzle out. I was a little worried about that one, but we were able to come back from it. TVT is fun. I mean, it's fun on Moody usually, because Moody's decks are usually I gotta really fight for it. All right, so we are going into the deck for next week. The Dick deck. Don't forget, guys, Dire Tide lost last week, and we got. Hold on, I got a message. I'm waiting for a message. Shit. That's the exact message. waiting for, baby? I might have to leave and fuck off. No, I'm just kidding. The deck for next week, I honestly have not even looked at. So everything you're about, I think I know there's Dougies because somebody mentioned it earlier. So everything you're gonna hear right now is completely off the cuff, and even so, it's gonna absolutely be the right decision. Because my arrogance knows no fucking bounds. There's no depth to my shallowness. Are you fucking kidding me? What's up, bacon or bust? B.A. Connor bust. I bet you your name's Connor, you're a cop, and you're a badass, and you just busted somebody. That's what I'm thinking. Ink and Darweek. Ooh. Ooh, I'm excited. Oh, no, not Ink and Darweek. No, yeah, Ink and Darweek. You're right. You're right. You're right. You're right. All right, let's do this. Probably nailed it. Nailed it. All right, we'll look at you guys. I choose bacon or bust. Do we want bacon or bust? Or... Wait, wasn't there another bacon? Bacon cat spray? What, isn't there another bacon? Bacon pancakes, making bacon pancakes. Take some bacon and I put it in a pancake. All right, we have Unholy versus Fireball. Let me look through the deck real quick. You know what? Let's come back to that one. I'm gonna need to know the deck. Let's start from the bottom. Now we're here. All right, Classy choices. Dude, Classy is I will never pick Classy in Team Wars unless she's dead. If she's dead, nobody's gonna fucking try to play her. That's for damn sure. What happened to my shit right now? Oh, my shit just broke. Okay, we're good. Dude, yeah, Jay Gonna Get You. Funny shit, Jay Gonna Get You sent me a video earlier, and it was just some old fucking YouTube video, like some dumb music video from back in the day about like fucking your mom or something. I can't remember what it was. But one of the guys in it was this guy that did this web show back in the day, and he still does bullshit on TikTok or some shit. I don't know, he's not as popular as he once was, but he did this stupid like Tosh.0 type of show where he would like review videos or whatever. If you guys know who I'm talking about, say his name in chat. And I made a short joke because the motherfucker's like 4'9" legitimately, and short guys are just the funniest thing in the world to me because like I literally look down on them. And I made a short joke on Twitter and the motherfucker blocked me, dude. He couldn't handle it. It was so savage, he blocked me. Okay. Are we ready? Okay. Fuck, I feel like I need to know... Wait, there's Lightning Bolt? Okay. Sharon versus Angel. What do you guys think? Right off the bat, you'd think Sharon because Sharon's a fucking baller, but Angel has shown herself. Ray William Johnson, that's it! Pockets, you know what's up. Fucking =3 was the show. I don't know why I didn't want to say it. I was just curious if anybody else knew it. But... Angel has proven herself to be a fucking badass in Team Wars just because of the range of her heal. Very, very impactful as opposed to Sharon, which is more AoE, has to be closer to you. One would think a short guy would have a sense of humor. Yeah, I mean, how do they get through life without a sense of humor? Like, how do they ask the tall guy to get the toilet paper off the top shelf without laughing about it a little bit? Like, hey man, you want to help me out? How do they do that? I don't get it. Sharon times infinity. I gotta tell you, man, Sharon's just gonna get lightning bolted. Sharon's the only lightning bolt target in the deck except for Dougie, but Dougie can get dealt with in multiple other ways. I do not think Sharon's the choice this week. Sharon's just gonna be an even energy trade with lightning bolt, and she's never gonna get you a heal. Now, if you can use that and then use the Dougie, but I'm just gonna ink in your fucking Dougie. I'm just gonna choir boy your fucking Dougie. I'm just gonna Sally or Smuggler Ike your Dougie. Like, Swashbuckler your fucking Dougie. Fireball, Unholy your fucking Dougie. There's just... Sharon's not good. She's not gonna get fireballed. If somebody fireballs your Sharon, congratulations. You were gonna win that game no matter what fucking cards you picked. Sharon's the lightning bolt target for sure, and I wouldn't want... Hey, what's up, Mr. Bloom? I personally wouldn't want to run Sharon just because of that. And not to mention, Angel... Common, save some caps. And everybody probably has Angel at 6 because everybody fucking ran Mystic at the start of the game. Bonham, welcome in. Bone me, welcome in. I'm 5'8". My best friend in school is 6'6". I have a sense of... See, 5'8's not short, though. 5'8 is average. I'm talking 5'3" and below. As a male, you might as well be a female. I'm just kidding to all you short people watching. I don't know how you're watching, though, because usually the TVs are, you know, up here. My sense of humor stinks. Well, as a short person, your sense of humor is... I'm 5'1", everyone is taller than me. Yeah, Pegs, now can you imagine if there was a guy that was your height? Without your boobs? Like, who would like him? Who would like him? I am definitely a height supremacist. Absolutely, 1000%, I am a height supremacist. Okay, but yeah, Angel, I think, is the choice this week. Sharon will do just fine. Don't get me wrong. If you can bait the lightning bolt on something else and then play your Sharon out, Sharon will do great. Sharon will heal whatever you need her to. The fucking Medusa could stay alive if you run Medusa, but Inkin's the choice with Dar. So, like, if you run Classy, Sharon's a good choice, but Angel can hit Classy from further away. Honestly, I think Angel's range, and considering there's no Swarm this week, there's nothing that she could accidentally heal that wouldn't matter. I guess you could heal a Medusa snake, but who's running Medusa this week? Who's running Medusa this week? Nobody. Nobody, that's who. The Dougie option... So Prophet Dougie has a tiny little bit more health. So it'll be a little bit harder to kill the Prophet with like Choir Boy or Smuggler. And remember that the Dougies won't be max 6. They'll most likely be base 6. And so they won't have as much health to survive that assassin hit. So even though New Kid's lower, they might still die. We might have to actually test... Might actually have to test the numbers on that one. That's something we'll do with Douglas Bot for sure. My wife claims 5'1", but I know the half is a lie. The half is the wedge she puts in her shoes since the day she met you. Zen versus Sheriff. Zen's obviously the choice. Sheriff just isn't a good enough card. And Zen you can run lower leveled if you have to. Cap challenge teams might run Medusa. No way. They'd leave Dougie dead, Classy dead, and Unholy dead. There's no reason to have that slot dead. That's your one legendary card. That's the slot you put caps into. That's not the one you save caps on. But right thought though. You always got to think about the caps too. It's a big part of it. Especially it's only the second week in the season. So some people, you know, we're not gonna have a lot of people up at 8,500. For caps, so Ike is the choice here just because his new ability is rocking, man. 100% increase, double what it was. That's pretty good. Oh, the Dougie I think should be the barrel Dougie. Sorry, I didn't say that. Just because of the extra damage you get from that first hit. Dougie is about the damage in Team Wars, and if you have it just right, you can finish the game when they have 2 bars with the Dougie. If you hit the first Dougie, it should bring them about halfway through the second bar. And if you hit them with a Dougie again, it should finish them off. Now, don't bank on the Dougie because there's so many ways to deal with them. There's 3 fucking removal spells this week, right? Or 2 removal spells plus Inkin, so basically 3 removal spells. So that is not a good idea. But if you have the caps for them, you can maybe sneak a bar if you know, if they dropped 6 energy, you can probably sneak the Dougie through. Ike's the choice for the contest as well. But yeah, Sally's good because she kind of slithers. She's got a really low aggro range multiplier, which means she's not going to go left or right to acquire a target. So if you play her on the top, when she goes diagonal, some cards, when they go diagonal, it'll change their aggro range, their circle, and they'll go back into the field. But Sally will definitely go through the aggro range and go through that diagonal to New Kid and not go back to the middle and attack anybody. If you see, like, you'll see Hanky. Hanky's aggro range is actually kind of big for an assassin. So if you put Hanky on the bottom side and you got somebody kind of middling and he starts that diagonal towards New Kid, he'll very likely head back to the middle instead of going right towards New Kid. Sally avoids, the Butters like to avoid people, but the Ikes, or not the Ikes, the Hanky's got a pretty big aggro range. And Ikes, all the Ikes have a pretty big aggro range too in comparison to those ones. If you don't know what aggro range means, the aggro range multiplier means that you take your attack range and you multiply, I'm like 6'2", yeah, I'm 6'1 and a half, 6'2", something like that. I take the aggro range multiplier, which I think is the perfect height, by the way. Not tall enough to like hit my head on shit I shouldn't hit my head on, but not short enough to be, you know, no girl would ever not want to date me because I'm short, you know? Which is really the only thing that matters when it comes to height, right? Who gives a shit about anything else? 4S Monkey, yeah, 4S Monkey's got no fucking aggro. Literally, his aggro range is 1. So unless you're in his attack range, he will not go towards you. But yeah, so aggro range multiplier, let's say I have an attack range of 4. Like I'm a range card, I have an attack range of 4. If my aggro multiplier is 2, that means I will target cards up to 8 range away, which means that if I'm in the middle of the field and you're at the top, I will go towards you. Instead of walking forward like I'm supposed to, I will turn around and walk towards you. One person who is notorious for that is Bradley's. If you look at Bradley's, if you put a Bradley at the top line, frontier Bradley, whatever, you put him in the top corner, he will walk his ass to the middle line and start attacking people because his aggro range is crazy high. Crazy high. I'm 6'10". Those are 2 separate measurements. Fuck me, I've never heard that. I'm 6 inches around. Think about it. Think about it. All right. I got the chaos because of the cost. That's pretty much it. 2 cost. They don't really have any difference in stats. Hermes attacks a tiny bit faster, but when you're stepping assassins, it doesn't matter anyway, so. Car ceilings, that's true. I've never gotten into a car that I didn't feel comfortable in, so that's also a benefit for not being like 6'8" or something. Perfect height. Only bad thing I'd say on the subject is car ceilings are too low. I honestly I've never ran into one. Maybe I just haven't ever been in a small car. My whole family's tall, so I've probably just never been in a small car. we've drive fucking Buicks and Impalas and shit. Oh shit, I skipped one. But yeah, Choir Boy just because of the cost. No real other reason. If staff was an option, Hermes might have an argument. Yeah, Bacon knows what he's talking about. Bacon knows what he's talking about. Ooh. This is probably the hardest choice in the whole deck. I might have to see a breakdown of the cost. 2, 2, 3, 3, 4, 5, averages at 3 something. So yeah, I would say Poseidon is probably your choice. Poseidon could slow the Dougie down so that Choir Boy or Ike could kill the Dougie, no problem. I don't think we need Heidi this week. I'm always a proponent for Heidi because that cheap cost, 2 cost fighter is such a good fucking, is such a good card slot. The 2 cost fighter slot is just so good. But I don't think we need it this week. We got 2 cost assassins. We got the 3 cost Zen. We got the clearing from the Incan. We got another 3 cost fighter, whether you pick Friar or Nelly. Yeah, I'd go Poseidon. I'd go Poseidon. Poseidon, the slow could just be so impactful. I mean, even the slow on, you could technically slow the Dar and make it easier to sniper. Technically. You'd have to be real good at that though. You'd have to hit the Poseidon right before the Dar's coming out and then be ready on the snipe. But it might work. It might work. That would be, I'll give you $20 if you do that shit too. Shelly versus Dar. I like Shelly. But Shelly's... Yeah, Poseidon, Slow, and Dougie, exactly. Shelly versus... If Shelly was versus anybody but Dar, I'd say yes. But Dar with the Incan is just too much. Like we're picking Incan, boys, and we're dumping caps in Incan because there's nothing else to dump caps in. We save caps here, we save caps here. Potentially save caps here if you wanted to, but I think leveling the Dougie's the right choice. And... So you want the Dar for that. You can keep the Dar low. We've seen I play level 2 Dar and 9k. The level of Dar does not matter. And especially in Team Wars where everything's going to be lower level anyway. So her level 2 body dropping 61 damage on people is actually maybe pretty good. And you save caps doing it. Works out pretty well. So Shelly though, you can lead Shelly. You can get her on the new kid. Level 14 new kid gets eaten up real quick. And then anything that she can put to stop you, Shelly can actually fuck up, and to the point where it might be better for you to use your fucking Incan on the Shelly, unless you're smart enough to play them on the top side so that you don't get hit by the ability. But people are so dumb, they play right into Shelly. I don't understand it, dude. It's like they don't know what her ability does. Like, what the fuck are you doing? You just played somebody right in front of Shelly when you could have put her right next to her. What are you doing? Oh yeah, 3-cost Dar, so good. But yeah, so Dar for sure. This one's interesting. Classy sucks. Swashbuckler's kind of good, but Swashbuckler's only good with Classy. Classy's only good with Swashbuckler. Or not only good, but like in this deck. You got to go Classy dead this week. You got to go Classy dead because although you could do double red, and I don't think double cards hurt you all the time. Double Assassins doesn't hurt you. Double range cards to an extent doesn't hurt you. Double Randy's doesn't usually hurt. Double even Cartman's doesn't hurt. Double 4-cost situational red cards though, absolutely that hurts you. You need to be able to play Dar and Swashbuckler exactly when you need to play them. Imagine your fucking Medusa or your Incan's about to die, you're gonna Dar him, but your fucking Swashbuckler's still alive on the field, right? And Dar, if you're smart, you won't kill the Dar. You'll wait for as long as you feasibly can to kill the Dar so that she doesn't fucking cycle back, right? So that it's unlikely that you get, you know, the other Dar at the right time. So Classy dead, I think, is the choice this week. Swashbuckler, Dar's the choice. A Swashbuckler, if you're going Shelly, go Swashbuckler. If you're going Shelly, go Swashbuckler. I think that works out pretty well. You can actually bring people into Shelly's ability too. That's pretty cool. But you can also group people for the Incan Blast, which people will try to avoid the Incan Blast. But Incan Blast is something you can't really avoid the value from that much. You could protect your Sharon and your Incan by putting them on the corners. Definitely hug the sides as much as you can, but everybody's gonna walk into Incan range eventually. But yeah, I think for the 2 reds, Swashbuckler is just, they're both too situational. Like if it's like 2 stands, you can pretty much play them interchangeably, right? So it's no big deal. But the problem I have with stands and running multiple stands is that you're almost always gonna pick the other stand. So like if I have Poseidon stand and program stand, I'm almost always gonna pick just one of them, and the other one will just sit in my fucking deck. It's Classy with an I and a little dick hanging off the C that bends around and fucks the L out of the ASS. I. Classic. Keep Dar dead. She won't last long enough. Yeah, I mean, I wouldn't... Dar level 3. Just for a little bit of extra damage. But otherwise, yeah, not really worth it. Okay, so... Classy dead is definitely going to be the choice. Incan's got to be the choice if you go Dar. But I could entertain a really defensive Shelly Medusa Swashbuckler deck. I could entertain that. I think that would actually be kind of interesting. Like, I would do that on Namblos, probably. I think that would be pretty fun. But Lightning Bolt versus Hallelujah. If you go Classy, maybe Hallelujah would be fun, but there's not a whole lot to heal. No real reason to heal. You usually want... Excuse me. You want the Hallelujah. We already have Angel or Sharon for the heal. You want the Hallelujah when you have Ninju, when you have BHK, when you have something that boosts and you can, like, keep that boost alive, basically. Because if you're just using Hallelujah... excuse me. If you're just using Hallelujah to heal people's base health and keep them alive with their base attack, it's not worth 4 fucking energy. Though if you keep him alive with, unless it's Sizzler or something and he's already like fully stacked, but if you keep him alive with a boost, then that's way worth the energy. But Lightning Bolt this week is going to be for the Dougie, for the Sharon, potentially for the Angel, or to finish off cards, like to kill the Incan real quick before, like that's going to be a big play this week, is to kill the Incan with a quick Lightning Bolt right before the moment when they'll probably dar. And if you like, you'll kind of know when they're gonna dar, right? It's a good time to just Lightning Bolt him, kill him quick. But you'll have to be careful because you'll have to know that the bitch will die. Because if you Lightning Bolt him, he doesn't die, and then the dar brings him back, you're gonna look like a big fucking idiot, and the guy's gonna laugh at you for days. He's gonna bring this up at his fucking family reunion next year. But don't, that's a, like, lightning bolting something that doesn't die straight to the lightning bolt is a tough play to get right. I do it on Sizzler a lot. I do it on Randy's a lot. People don't expect it. It's unorthodox is what I call it, but it works. It works. It's a big chunk. People don't expect it. You do a big chunk 4 energy to mostly kill a 5 energy card. It works out pretty well. If a classy gets stacked, potentially dropping the lightning bolt on it might be actually worth it. And then Fryer versus Nelly. I don't see Nelly helping at all. Fryer healing New Kid a little bit might protect you just enough from the Dougie chip, or the Inuit chip, or Incan chip as well. Inuit Incan, I was gonna say something. Why do they both start with fucking eyes? So yeah, the Fryer I think is gonna be good, and then Fryer in the middle of Poseidon, the 2 assassins, your Zen, that's gonna be really useful. Especially like you put Fryer next to Zen when Zen's taking all the hits. That's good shit. That's good fucking shit right there, boys. That's good fucking shit. All right. Unholy is the choice because of the caps. There's not really an unholy target. I mean, technically you could snipe the Incan. It's tough. It's tough to do that, but technically you could. I level 7 lightning stewards and MJ. Yeah, no shit. Exactly. Level 7 gives you a nice boost. We get over that 1,000 mark, then you can kill things more consistently. Because it's easier to tell, like, oh, that guy's got 1,000 health left versus, oh, that guy's got 850 health left. Minuscule, welcome. Long time. How you doing? But yeah, that's the deck. I don't think there's really that many choices that are going to be like questionable. People might pick different here. This is kind of a toss-up. Mostly we're going to see barrels, though. Oh, it's going to be nothing but Zen. I mean, Adventure Lock will go Sheriff, but probably be more Ikes than Sally's, but I could see that one going like 40, 60. But most people will run Ike just because he was just boosted, and a lot of people are like, that card just got boosted, he must be better. Choir Boy is probably the choice for cost. This one I could see go both ways. That one, I honestly think most teams will do this slot dead. Whether or not they know what the fuck they're doing at all, they'll leave that dead. Dar's probably the choice no matter what. Incan's probably the choice. Fryer's probably the choice. I could see some Nellies, though. Nelly did some good work in the last Team Wars, so Nelly with Zen plus Sharon behind him, pretty good. But then that just gets fucking Incaned, so you don't want to really... And that's another reason why Sharon's not a good choice this week. In order to get the value from Sharon, you have to be somewhat grouped together. You're just feeding that Incan value. Angel can hit people from a little bit further away. And when you play any card you play this week, do not play directly behind your new kid. A lot of us have a penchant to do that. A lot of us, old habits die hard. You'll still do it, but there's not a, like, if you play in the top left corner, it's pretty much just the same speed as playing behind your new kid, because the extra steps you have to take to go around your tower, the game field is actually a trapezoid that goes like this. So the top corner here, this is the corner on your side. The top corner here is closer or is further away from the enemy new kid than the middle and the bottom. And you can notice that by one, if your phone screen is big enough, when you just put the thing out, you can see the boundaries, and it's very obvious a trapezoid. And if you don't know what a fucking trapezoid is, get the fuck out of here. And so the middle, so it just goes down a little bit. So it's not a lot, but it's enough where like you could maybe avoid like a mind control or something like that if you're on the top side versus the bottom side. Also, a reason you don't want to play on the bottom side as much is because it's right next to your card and it's kind of easy to misplay. So top side is usually a good way to do it. But yeah, Unholy. I could see some Fireballs, though. Fireball still deals with Dougie. Just, if you're fireballing, make sure you do it around your new kid. Don't try to snipe him while he's fucking moving. He deals with the Dougie, and he could potentially deal with, you know, a grouped up Sharon group. But like I said earlier, if you're fireballing a Sharon group, you got to make sure the Sharon has taken a little bit of damage and will die. Otherwise, you just wasted your shit. You're a trapezoid. That was a parallelogram. A parallelogram is just a different name for a specific type of trapezoid. And no, it's not a parallelogram, because a parallelogram would have to be like this, because those lines are parallel. A parallelogram, all lines are parallel. Or not all lines, but the two tops and bottoms. And this one goes like this, and they'll hit each other. Come on, Blunt, you know that. I know you're probably fucking stoned right now, but you should remember geometry. I know you're just fucking around, don't worry about it. Blunt, did you just subscribe out of nowhere? Because you just out of nowhere got a bucket head next to your name. Did you see that? Look at that, look at that. It's like Bluntbeck's no bucket head, Bluntbeck's bucket. You see that? What happened there? What happened there? Got to know your numbers when fireballing? You gotta know when to throw them. Know when to hold them. Know when to fireball. Know when to inkin. I don't know. But, I mean, you could fireball and then straight into inkin. That'd be kind of fun. Only level 7 fireball kills a max 6 Sharon. Yeah. Only a trapezoid to midfield. Well, then it's a... What? 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 5 Bolt does the job? Yeah. Yeah, that's another reason why Bolt is a good choice. You can take Bolt to 5, it'll kill still kill Sharon. And like I said, Sharon's your lightning bolt target. You maybe the Dougies, but I don't know. All right, so let's keep going. We're about an hour in, and we're about halfway through. Oh, and again, the week is 3.9-3, and the reason that is because Red Links is... I don't know what other word to use but stupid, because their weeks, for some reason, instead of stopping at 52, it went to 54 in-game, and then we started 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So although we are on the 11th, technically 12th week of the year, this weekend would be the 12th, we're still on week... We're going to be week 9 into week 10 next, or into week 10 the week after, whatever. So that's weird, but anyway. Anyone keep running an annoying glitch where your death animation retargets but unit stays alive? Yeah, that happens every once in a while. I definitely notice that the most with cocks. When you have 2 cocks, you'll have like a level 6 cock, and you have like a level 3 cock, and the level 6 cock will be getting killed, and you'll kill the level 6 cock, retarget the level 3, but the level 6 cock will just come back to life with a barely any health, and then keep dropping level 6 damage on you. So definitely that happens. I don't know why. That one doesn't make sense to me at all. I don't understand how even in the code that could happen. Most of the time I can kind of get it. Like, okay, yeah, this, and that, I get that. Like double shotting, I kind of understand what's happening there. But that one, I don't get that. Because you only retarget, if you're on a target, you only retarget if you play a card. If you didn't know that, if you're attacking somebody that's further away from your new kid, and then you play a card, your new kid will retarget to the closest card, which is kind of an advanced maneuver. You can use that to your advantage at times, and also it can be to your detriment. Like, let's say you're about to kill a range card that's midway away from you, like BHK or something. You play something, and then you retarget the tank in front of him, and then BHK fucks you up. Something like that can happen. So you got to be vigilant of that, and make sure that if, use your new kid to your advantage. All right, let's look at the... What are we looking at now? Remind me? Oh, yeah. The developer update, which this week we have some excitement. We have a new card coming out this weekend. It is a mystery card because it must have something to do with the episode on Wednesday. There's a new South Park episode coming out on Wednesday. The vaccine special is what they're calling it. It's just like the pandemic special. I don't believe it's the beginning of their season or anything like that. It's just I think it's probably an hour long, so probably 52 minutes long or something like that. Since it's on Comedy Central, you have to factor in the actual commercials. Could be 43 minutes, depends on how they do it. The unit seems to have a killing blow. They begin the death animation, but they quickly run back. Yep. And it's just mostly impactful. Like, that happens all the time, and it's like, whatever. Usually they just die right afterwards anyway. And it was probably just a visual glitch. Your guy was actually alive. No big deal. But in that moment when your new kid retargets is really brutal. Real brutal. And there's no way you can, like... know that that's going to happen. You know what I mean? You can't, like... get ready for that and prevent that. Mystery off. Oh, I like that. Mystery off. All right, so let's get into the update. All right, so you see that Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday are mixing up a little bit this week. Thursday will be naked event, but there will be Bradley Deck challenge. Timor is obviously Wednesday through Sunday, and well, I guess voting days. But Nicole, I think it's a token collection event, right? Yeah, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday token collection event. We're gonna play a little bit of that after this event, or after this podcast, whatever you want to call it, video cast. So make sure you stop by, or not stop by, but stick around, or stop by. I don't know. Words don't control us. All right, weekly event. Already talked about it, but the mystery card is strewn in with a bunch of sci-fi cards, right? So unless they're trolling us, because if you look here, we got superhero, we got neutral, we got mystic, we got fantasy, we got adventure. That's one of everything else, so it's not going to be one of those, so it has to be sci-fi. I don't think people have said, like, because they're making it a mystery card, it must be a legend card, because why would they hide the card if it's not a legendary card, right? Why would they make such a big deal of it? Well, just like every other fucking card they've ever released during a show, it clearly has something to do with the episode, and they can't release it because it would spoil the episode, right? Even the content creators don't know what's happening because this goes above Red Links and just the card that they created. This is South Park Studio telling them, you cannot tell people about this until after the episode because it will spoil something about the episode. So my guess is the Garrison in some way. They're going to have to do something to bring Garrison back to South Park now that he's not president. What they'll do, I don't know. Will it have a direct influence? Like, will the card appear in the show like Murph did? I don't know. But I don't think it's a legend card. I don't think the logic that just because they're hiding it, it's a legend card holds much water. And they already have their 3 legends, right? There's no way that they would put, like, there hasn't been another new sci-fi card since Sizzler, has there? There's no way they would put or I guess Space Pilot. But there's no way they would put just like legend, epic legend. Like, there's no way they would do that. So I am guessing actually a common. I'm guessing a common card for sci-fi that will be a side character in the thing in some way. Maybe like a kindergartner or a side character like Red Bebe kind of person. But we'll see. We'll see. No, neutral has 4 legs. Yeah. And how long was the distance between Satan and Henrietta? That's proving my point. My original thought was Spock, Garrison, epic. I agree, but I'm like 90% sure, 1, they can't call the fucking card Spock Garrison, and 2, I think it's a known fact that Buck told everybody that card that was data mined will never be in the game. I'm pretty sure he said that. Or at least, no. Yeah, I'm pretty sure he said that. I think that was Spock Garrison. And there's got to be issues with using the term Spock, right? But I guess Gizmo might be copyrighted by those guys. I don't know. CBS is notorious aggressive about their intellectual property. Yeah, for sure, man. So they absolutely can't tell us what it is. So I epic card, I could see another epic card. They've seemed to be doling out a lot of epics, which kind of sucks because like you don't get epics that often. So when there's just more and more of them, you're like, oh, now I get a classy. Oh, now I get another card I don't care about. Kind of sucks, but it is what it is. We'll see. I'm excited for it. Sci-fi needs a new card. I would fucking love a removal spell. That would just make me happy. The removal spell that I think that sci-fi needs is a toxic poison cloud or something like that, where you get damaged percentage of health every second, and it's like 10% or so. It's a lot, right? It's a death sentence unless you purify it. That's what I want. Maybe even make it a trap, a poison cloud trap that just murders everybody in 10 seconds, because then you can only play it on your side, so it's not like I can just kill your Medusa behind your new kid. And I could, and if you use it by your new kid, 10 seconds is still potentially long enough for them to kill you. So you probably want to play it midline. I don't know, it could be interesting. Poison trap cloud, that's what I'm guessing. Maybe it'll be like a poison cloud, but it'll be like a vaccine cloud, and it'll be like, maybe the vaccine is going to turn people into monsters or something. 120 can mean epic, normally 150 for legend. MJR is 20. Yeah, that's a good point. That's good sleuthing, because down here the points are 120 and usually it's 80 for normal events. 120, but I think it's because it's a new card. I think if you go back, I think Nicole was 122. I think Nicole was 120. She's rare. So I think it doesn't have to do about the rarity. Unless it's legend, then they'll jump it up to 150 because it's a fucking legend card. I think it's a new card. Nicole was 100? Okay. So yeah, 120 screams epic to me too. So probably an epic. That sucks. Sci-fi already has so many fucking epics. But epics are nice because you can get them leveled fairly quickly. Get a couple lucky Team Wars end of season packs. What are the other packs? I can't think. Get a couple lucky ones and you'll get 5, 6, 7, 8 of them at a time, and you only need 30 something to get them to level 4 and be somewhat playable. So yeah, Henrietta was 50 because they knew she was a turd day one. That's funny. All right, Discord, SP Discord enchant, content creator program revamp. If you want to know about that, hit that up. I could care less. All right, let's get into the bread and butter of the stream. The reason that all you motherfuckers are here right now. The comments. All right. We got, going by the weekend event, the new card is sci-fi, am I right? That's fair. 500 for solo pack, but 30k for last team pack. Are you guys serious? I feel something's wrong here. Even if all 50 members finish the event, they would still need 5k more. So what's the deal with this outrageous amount? And also, back when token events were a weekly thing, it still wasn't this absurd. It was more like 925. Well, buddy, you know that like after the event completes, you still get points every time you win a game. So whether or not you're participating in the event, you still get points every win. Although, yeah, I mean, you're at 2,500. I think that's pretty fair. It's 3 days. It's over 3 days. For Chaos Mode, there are 5 Bradleys, but only 4 decks. Are some decks going to double up on Bradleys, or is one Bradley going to be missing? How do you know there's 4 decks? How do you know there's 4 decks? You think that they lack the ability to give you 5 deck options? What? So you're making sci-fi more OP, huh? Just because it's a new card doesn't mean it's OP. Look at Classy, Shelly, Bradley from Mystic. Not every card they release is OP, and if you say that, you're fucking purposefully forgetting about Shelly and all these shitty cards that they've released. I still see SPB in every sci-fi deck. Buff was not enough. I think he meant nerf. Please balance that card. I mean, he's still good because it's a good card. Like, that ability could be half a second stun and it would still be good. That speed boost could get half as strong and it would still be good. That card's kit is just good. The reason that you always see it is because it's good. You know what else you probably always see in sci-fi? Mecha. Do you complain about Mecha? Do you complain about Enforcer or 6-element Randy, who you'll also see in every deck, in every sci-fi deck? What are you talking about? There should be no secrets between us. I think that's pretty funny. I think it's Spot Garrison. Possibly. I mean, it's possible. I think that most of the players, the highlight in the game are Team Wars. That's why it would be great to have 2 Team Wars each week. One would go from Monday to Wednesday. That's the dumbest thing I've ever heard. I'm not even going to entertain that. I can't confirm or deny and information about the new card, but I am enjoying the guesses. There's one guess so far. There's one guess. Hey, what's up, Lucifer? He probably can boost it. That's true. Henrietta is an epic until level 5, and all goth kids are up to par. Yeah, she's really good. She can be. I mean, when you can use cock magic and none of your fucking people die because of Michael, I mean, that's just so good. That's just so fucking good. Correction, 5 Team Wars from 8 a.m. to 12 a.m. or 12 p.m. That's your voting phase. From 12 p.m. to 2 p.m. That's your cap collection phase, and then you have the rest of the night to play your Team Wars games. You think it's member berries? Ooh, that would be interesting. Like cybergenetic member berries. Maybe they'll bring the member berries back. Whoa. Yeah, Fryer's got all the goth kids up. He's gonna stream sometime soon. 30,000 for the last team pack. What kind of team consisting of hardcore no-lifers would achieve that? Everybody. Every fucking team will do that, dude. You get points for just playing the game when it's a token collection event. Is it a new overpowered broken red card to make even Dar look rubbish? Is there a red on sci-fi? Yeah, there's fucking Alien Queen Red, you dummy. God, you're stupid, Scott. Will the rewards reflect the effort put in? Because last weekend event last packs for both team and solo were just rares. Well, how many epics did you get from the packs before that, you fucking idiot? Jesus. Most of the event cards are sci-fi, so I believe he probably gets 2 epics before that last one, doesn't get a pack for the last one, and just forgets he got the earlier epics. I believe the new card is Interstellar Commander Garrison, the 4th side Interstellar Commander. That's funny. Edit, my 2 guesses, Sci-Fi Garrison or Sci-Fi Chef. Won't be Chef, buddy. Won't be Chef. Literally impossible. It will be someone from the new episode airing this week. South Park Q, the vaccination. Why is it Park Q? QAnon Shaman Garrison, maybe? QAnon Shaman Garrison. Shaman, what? Great way to let the rest of the community know about it. Thanks. Nerf nothing, buff everything, up the D rankers, down with up rankers. What? That's power creep. As Pegs likes to say, that's power creep. From 2,500 to 10,000. Maybe that's a mistake. I don't know why people are so fucking... Why do people fucking care that much about that shit? They simultaneously complain that the event rewards aren't worth it, but then they're also like, oh, the points are too hard. Like, who cares? According to you, it wasn't worth it even when it was 20,000. So who fucking cares? Yeah. Yeah, plus fit. Yeah, dude, that's not hard. It's a 3-day event. It's a 3-day fucking event. Everyone moaned about team rewards being removed from events, and so this is how they were brought back. LOL. They were team rewards last time. Oh my god. I'm hoping for the Judeans. What? Who are the Judeans? After all, also bosses on... What the fuck is FOGNL? Anybody? One of my teammates is working on leveling them. I was surprised when I lost to him using my main. I was creeping and saw Fryer had them equipped sitting at 50 or so. Yeah, they were. The Interstellar TV station. All right. All right. Can we lower Dar to a 2 cost and move to neuter to use in every deck? And move to neutral to use in every deck. This guy's funny. Sizzler needs a buff. Still absolutely not. Both are horrible ideas. Baited! Jebaited! Fucking moron! That guy's fucking my... Nice try, you greasy troll. You have never played Sarcastaball, have you? Meow Bar coming in. After all the BS defensive Dar over the last 6 months, I do not automatically believe it is sarcasm. You should. When he mentioned fucking Sizzler. Thanks for the update as usual. This guy's name is Misdirect. Fuck me, that's a good name. Mr. Ect. Misdirect. Fuck me! What a name! What a name! Misdirect. I like it. I fucking like it. Thanks for the update as usual, and here's some input for you guys to consider. Superheroes has been quite strong since Call Girl was buffed and MJR was released. Absolutely. You balance MJR fairly, I agree. He seems pretty good. But the Call Girl buff was a bit over the top. This guy knows what the fuck he's talking about. I like this fucking guy. Not only should she not be a target for Pope. Yeah! Her offense is too good for a rate. Yeah! Making her virtually a 1-cost unit. Yes! Fucking yes! Everybody log in and upvote this shit. This may sound like a broken record, but we need changes to TVT. Fuck it. It's never happened. New league, top 500. Yeah, I agree. New league with a set number of teams. None of this get this certain amount of cap bullshit, because the dumb ass, stupid shit, no thought out, dumb. God damn it, I hate the way they did this. All you have to do is get first, second, third place every week, and you're gonna go up in crowns. You're gonna go up. You never go down. You should lose way more crowns in third place, and then it wouldn't be big of a deal. Also, I don't think you should get any points for actual points. It should just be placement, because then you could get -50, but you get 50 people that get 100 points, and you get 0 fucking. You don't go down. So what the fuck? Everybody just goes up without fucking without any sort of checks and balances to knock people down, and it's just up, up, up and away. Now fucking 40,000 teams have 10,000 crowns. So stupid. So fucking dumb. First and second place should have been the only, like, first and second place got crowns. Third place, not 0 crowns, negative fucking crowns. Stupid. Lastly, we definitely need to change to friendly fights so we can play with the levels. That's true. Them not letting us just pick deck levels. It should have 3 options. 1 friendly fight level. Well, no, 4 options. I lied. 1 friendly fight level, 2 tournament level, which would be New Kid 18. Your cards would be 6, 5, 4, 3. And then own deck levels if you wanted to actually play your own deck levels, and then max levels. Everybody plays level 7 cards. That should be the 4 options that you have. I don't think they should let us fucking pick and choose exactly, but Champion Strike has that, where you pick deck levels or adjusted levels. The adjusted levels puts all your levels to 12 or something like that. I don't know. But yeah, I agree with that. No, God, please stop with this. She's a 6-cost legendary. You suggesting we revert Call Girl back? No. You are, you are so wrong. Oh shit, I clicked the wrong button. Reply. How do I do this? Block this. You are so wrong if you don't think Call Girl Pope is broken. What an idiot. No, God, please stop with this. She is a 6-cost legendary card. Yeah, and she used to be 7 cost. Remember that? Remember that? That's where she should be right now. If she was 7 cost, where she is right now would make sense. It would make sense. But you lowered her cost. You gave her the highest DPS of any fucking range card in the game. You gave her more range than most other cards. She doesn't get hit by New Kid, and she's popeable, and she brings back one of the best fighter off tanks in the game in Mary Jane Randy. So you are, unfortunately, catastrophically wrong in this one, buddy. You are so fucking wrong here. Your suggestion would revert CG back to the original attack and range config? Yeah, at 6 cost, it's pretty good. when she was the least used legendary and worthless? Because she didn't have anybody good to bring out. She only had Kun as an option. And we all know on this stream, Kun is wet, hot fucking garbage. And so when you only can bring back dog shit cards, of course she's gonna be dog shit. Of course no one's gonna play her. Oh, and you forgot to mention that superhero is the newest theme, and maybe people don't even have that fucking shit leveled to be able to use the call girl anyway. Well, guess what, motherfucker? People got level 4 call girls now, and people realize that poping call girl is so much energy, you can be down 2 bars, do that, and you cannot be stopped. So if you don't think that that's broken, then you are dumb when it comes to this game. You're stupid. You have no thought about this game. Call girl herself might be okay. The moment you pope her back, it ruins everything about her, and her you have to think about that. That's the reason there's not a 10 cost card that you can pope back. You have to think about that. It's not about just that soul card. It's about that card's interaction with other things. You don't, like, there's plenty of people, or there's plenty of times when you change a card because of its interaction with other cards. Not because it's such a good card by itself, because of its interaction with other cards. Like, for instance, Gizmo and Space Pilot Bradley. I could see Gizmo's ability changing in some certain ways, not because Gizmo's strong, but because he's too strong with Space Pilot Bradley, right? Stuff like that happens in games like this. It's not about the cards themselves, it's about the fucking whole thing. The whole thing. So if you see Call Girl, and you also see, oh, she's not played that much, but if you see every fucking deck that has Call Girl also has Pope in it, then that's a fucking problem. That's a fucking problem. And now that you can bring Kun back with Mary Jane Randy plants boosting him, with Mosquito boosting him, with a 2-cost Diabetes boosting him, with 1-cost Hamsters boosting him, and getting him up to ungodly numbers, Call Girl bringing Kun back isn't a bad play anymore. So when you sit here and say, don't bring her back to what she was before because she wasn't good back then, the whole fucking game is different since then. The whole fucking deck construction of Superhero has switched on its fucking head. You don't see any of the shit you used to see. You don't see Kite. You barely even see fucking Mosquito anymore. Nobody plays the same shit anymore. So of course Call Girl is gonna be better because the decks are better for Call Girl. Fuck. She currently has the stats of a good 3-cost card. What the fuck? Has the fastest attack speed of any fucking range card. I always do that when I move it up because I hit the button. Of any fucking range card, and you think she's not worth 3 fucking energy? You think she's worth, you think it's a good 3? Are you fucking insane? Are you fucking insane? She has 4.1 fucking range. She doesn't get hit by New Kid. She's got health way more than any fucking 3-cost Bebe has. And she attacks faster than every fucking range except for maybe BHK now, and only a boosted fucking Robo. And she doesn't have bad attack. It's like 90 something or some shit. She is way more than 3 cost as a body alone. I would easily play her for 5 cost. If you put a Ninja on her, she does more damage than any fucking card in the entire game. And she can stay 4 fucking range behind her tank card. Are you fucking insane? What the fuck? And even if that was true, it's a 3-cost card. You bring back a 5-cost card for 6 energy. You're still getting 2 energy every time. And then you pope that back, and then you just got fucking 17 energy. Are you fucking insane? What the fuck are you talking about? God damn it, you're so wrong. I will say, though, he mentioned that Pope's the problem. So I'm going to delete my comment and just be like, you're so wrong about 3 cost. I just cannot believe that, dude. I cannot believe that. You say she's fucking 3 cost? Compare her stats to other 3-cost cards, bro. Compare. Fuck. I'll do it right now. Girl. Oh yeah, you notice how Call Girl's way up here? Notice Call Girl's way up here. This is the percentage of decks that people use. 30% of decks have Call Girl in them, buddy. And you think Call Girl's not good? You think Call Girl's not fucking strong? Let's get to the range cards. Hey, oh shit, oh shit. Is the first fucking card we run into Call Girl? Is the first range card we run into Call Girl? Well, I guess visitors, yeah, because they're double. That doesn't really count. That's why you'll see like Pigeon Gang up top because it multiplies it by it. So technically their DPS is the highest, but you have to hit them every unit, so it's not technically realistic. But yeah, Call Girl, highest one. Oh, there you go. Ah, you can't quite see it. But this is Call Girl. Oh wait, I can fix that. This is Call Girl right here. The first range card on the list for DPS is Call Girl. Proven my point. You cannot tell me that she's not a good fucking card. Oh, I tell you though. I used to run Rats, but swapped them for Hanky when I got him to 3. Rats, I still like to play with Gunslinger. Gunslinger's a fucking hoot. We have actually a video, if you check out my BHV playlist. I have a video recently. Check for one on the Adventure Lock. The name of it should be like Gunslinger something or other. I can't remember, but Gunslinger Rats take out a Medusa. It's pretty fucking awesome. Pretty fucking awesome. Half an hour to trash the dude trying to tell me I'm wrong. I cannot believe, I cannot fucking believe that somebody thinks Call Girl isn't a good card alone right now. Hey Matt, what's up? Don't know if we talked about the mystery card yet, but I'd love to see Skank Hut, charge ability, power binds all chargeable enemies for 3 seconds. Ooh, that's interesting. A charge ability power bind. That's something we don't have yet. That's I don't hate that. Dude, 1,000. What this guy said +1. Plus 1,000, bro. Wally knows what's up. I just told that guy great name because it's like Misdirect is just, I just can't get over how good that name is. Misdirect. So good. My Call Girl's only 3 and I'm using her at 8k in my main deck. Even at 3, just protecting her and her DPS is great. Yeah. Awesome. I'm glad that you have an IQ above 80 because fucking nobody else on the forum does. Man, I'm just floored right now that that fucking guy thinks that Call Girl's body is 3 cost. I bet you he thinks Pope is like, oh, Pope's only 1 cost. Pope's only a 1 cost range card. What are you talking about? He attacks so slow. He attacks so slow, but he one-shots fucking assassins pretty much. Knocks them back. I don't know. People just don't. I think people look at like one little thing and they don't think about the other stuff. Well, no, I can't even think of what he was thinking about Call Girl. The only thing I can think is that he has him at level 2 or something. That's the only thing that makes sense to me. He just hasn't seen the mighty of Call Girl yet. That's the only fucking thing I can think. But yeah, just even if she had 60 attack, you put a ninja on her, which not only will you get a ninja on her, but you'll get a ninja on the fucking unit she just spawned. And you can do that all for max energy of 10. So you just save up 10 energy and you can do that combo. Ugh. He abuses Call Girl and doesn't want his shit nerfed. I mean, that's actually probably more realistic. That's actually more realistic. I think I might. I think you might be right. But yeah, I had somebody's Call Girl like single-handedly defend a push behind his new kid one day. Like, she's so good. And not only that, she doesn't get hit by new kid. And not only that, she survives the fucking new kid blast. And you think she's worth 3 fucking energy, you dumb shit? That is just appalling. That makes me sad for humanity. Fuck me. No wonder they make bad decisions on fucking design. Half the people on their team might think exactly like that fucking person. What do we do then? How do we fix that? How do we combat that? Fuck. Anyway, thanks so much, guys, for stopping by for the weekly update this week. We have a little bit of South Park coming your way. We're going to play for a while. We do stream on Tuesdays as well. And just a note, Warpblade, welcome back. And just a note. Hold on, guys. Hold on. I got to see about a towel. The announcement for the Munch of May. Except it's March. For the month of March, we're not going to be streaming on Saturdays, so make sure you stop by for the stream Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. I'm fucking stupid. Why did I just say that? Sunday, Monday, Tuesday. Make sure you stop by Sunday, Monday, Tuesday. Sunday, we're going to stream a lot of South Park and some retro, and I might try to start doing a 12-hour stream on Sundays. Since we're not streaming on Saturday, I could probably start earlier on Sunday. And that's going to let me do YouTube videos, catch up on yard work because it's nice out now. And I've been in my house for a year, and I didn't get a chance to do a lot outside last year because by the time we got settled, it was already like fucking August. And Monday will still be the update, and we're going to continue past the update and play. So stick around. We're going to keep playing South Park. And then Tuesday will be South Park starting, and then we'll jump into another game which you guys will vote for. Whoever's there will vote, so it'll be Void Bastards, Rocket Arena, who knows, whatever I feel like putting up for the vote that day. And you motherfuckers get to pick what we play, so make sure you stop by for that. And as always, make sure you check out the promos so you can drop Stream Loots cards. You can also buy them. They are fairly cheap, and they are the best way to support the stream. Actually, I get the biggest cut from anything. Bigger than bits, bigger than subs, bigger than, I mean, sending me money straight to PayPal is way more money, but I get 80% of anything you spend at Stream Loots. And if I become a partner, which means like 30 people have to buy stuff, and we just have to play a certain amount of cards, we become a partner, and then we get more than 80%, so we make even more money per pack. So I'd appreciate it if you guys wanted to buy some of those. It lets you do fun shit, play different cards. Jimmy will probably play some here to show you guys what he's talking about, and you get to affect the deck and stuff like that. But I'm going to take off. I appreciate you guys stopping by and watching this on YouTube. If you're watching, make sure you like, comment, share, subscribe, and tell all your homies that we do this every Monday. We are going to be going through some giveaways. Some of the giveaways that will include physical South Park cards, including, that's one of the cards. Nice. Including physical cards of SPPD, like the legendary Coon card. And you can actually get a legendary Coon card from Stream Loots if you get the fragments, so make sure you stop by for all of that. And at some point this year, we will finally be giving away one of these South Park Phone Destroyer t-shirts. We have 2 of them. They are fucking legendary, large and extra large, I believe, and we'll be giving these away. I'm gonna set up a Gleam where it'll be like, follow me, subscribe, Instagram, YouTube, Facebook, all of my different socials. You'll get one giveaway token for joining each one, and then, like, you know, every sub on Twitch or whatever it'll end up being, we'll get you more entries, and then we'll do a giveaway. We'll do a big giveaway for that. Also, in the chat below, if you look at the bottom left corner, there is a bucket icon. If you click that bucket icon, there is a community challenge going on right now for a 25-pack Stream Loots giveaway. It says 7 days left, but I'll extend it, don't worry about it. If we get to that, we're gonna do a big extravaganza, probably on a Saturday. We'll throw it on a Saturday, but we'll do a 25-pack giveaway, but we'll also do a bunch of 5-pack giveaways and do some gift card giveaways and stuff like that throughout the day. So it'll be a really exciting day. And I gotta get me the large. Need a new belly t-shirt. Good shit. Okay, so we're gonna switch over here.